Hey Rally Fighter followers, Kate here with Local Motors. I'm about to get Rally Fighter Seats 101. Riley is my instructor, and we're gonna start first off with the 5-point harness option.
Yeah, alright Kate. So there's a few things we need to know about 5-point harnesses. Okay, so they are an option for our Rally Fighter owners. Okay, so normally your Rally Fighter comes with just regular 3-point harnesses, just like you'd have in any car. Okay, but if you're actually going to take your car out and use it in the desert, you need to have these harnesses. Okay, they keep you in the seat better. I mean, you have to have it.
It's really for safety.
Exactly. Okay, so there's a few key things about harnesses that you need to know. One of them is they need to be attached to a harness bar. Okay, so this bar needs to be a few inches above your shoulder height. Okay, and the reason for that is that when you have your shoulder straps on, if you roll or anything rough that you get into, you don't want these pulling down on your spine, because if the harness bar is below and they're attached somewhere down here, it'll pull on your spine and push you down in the seat, which is not what you want. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have Kate put the seatbelt on just to show you guys kind of how it goes.
Now, first time I've put one of these on myself, so you're gonna have to help me here.
Okay.
These go over my shoulders.
Yeah, just like that, right? Okay, then you have 2 side straps as well, and there's also what's called the crotch belt. Okay, and we're gonna leave that one down because of Kate's fancy dress.
I'm just wearing a dress today.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and put your left shoulder loop onto your clevis. There you go,
like
slide
that?
it on,
Okay.
perfect. Okay, and now, normally the crotch belt would go on, and so since we're skipping that, do the right one.
Okay.
Perfect, okay. Now, this is the tricky part. I'm gonna let you see if you can figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you're close.
I'm close.
You're close. Okay, get your hook through. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Alright.
Got it.
Okay, so now
how do I tighten this thing up?
yeah, this is
it
important.
feels pretty loose.
Right, okay, this is important.
Shoulders first?
No, always do your hips first.
Okay.
Alright, so there you go, grab that, pull it tight. Okay. do a little on the other side too, so it's nice and even for you.
Okay, feels pretty snug.
Yeah? Okay, now your shoulders.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Is that pretty tight?
Feel pretty safe.
Yeah?
Yes. Yep.
You sure? You can wiggle around a little bit. Looks pretty good, right?
Feels good, yep.
Alright guys, so that's a fully put on Rally Fighter 5-point harness. Alright Kate, so in our Rally Fighters we always run suspension seats, okay? So they're a little different from a normal seat, okay? Because your normal seat in your car just has, basically you're just sitting on foam, okay? And for lots of heavy hits and lots of rough sections in the desert, it's kind of bad for your back and they're not quite as comfortable, okay? So what we run are suspension seats, okay? And this is a different brand than what we have in our car right now that you just sat in, but for the sake, they're all made the same way, okay? So what we have inside of them is paracord, okay? And it's stretchy, all right? And basically it's woven with some material and some wire, and it's kind of woven onto a steel frame, okay? It's a tube frame that goes all the way through the seat. Okay? And basically you're suspended on that paracord and foam and all that material that's sewn together. Okay, so you're kind of floating in this frame on the paracord. Okay, so when you hit big hits and everything, it has some leverage and it kind of lets you sink in a little more, not just taking up all that foam and then you have nowhere to go. Okay?
So I imagine it's much more comfortable and probably safer too.
Right, exactly. Yeah, alright, and then also we'll spin this around. Okay, and you can see on the front here, okay, there's a lot of sidewall here on the seat, okay, and that's so when you're sitting in it, you know, you can't roll out of it and things, because a lot of times, like we use these in rock crawlers and desert cars too, is just because you don't want to be taking a really hard turn, being almost on 2 wheels, and then you slide out of your seat, right? So these kind of keep you in and keep you situated right where you need to be.
perfect for off-roading.
Exactly.
For more behind the scenes videos on the Rally Fighter, subscribe to the Locomotors YouTube channel.